Hi everyone, I'm Lena and welcome back to TV Stuff Reviews. Wow. 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 Okay, today I'm going to be reviewing XHose Pro. It is a high performance hose. It's got a triple layer hose on the inside and a high performance durable outside with copper nozzles. It already feels very lightweight and actually very short. Right out of the packaging, it does not look 25 feet, but I'm sure it will grow once we put the water through it. It says that the XHose works best with a spray nozzle, which is not included, but I have, so we will be using that with this hose. Here are the instructions if you'd like to pause. And here is the hose. It kind of got tangled right away, but I'm sure once the water's running through it, it won't. It feels kind of like bungee cords. It's kind of squishy and feels very durable. Okay, so this hose is super strong with fiber webbing. It has a built-in stabilizer collar and it's kink resistant. So let's test it out. Here's the hose. It's a very short seeming, but I think it's one of those that expands pretty drastically. We will be testing it. It says that it is 25 feet, so let's see. I already really like that it has the on and off lever there so that you can turn it off without turning the water off. It screws on pretty easily. All right, I'm going to attach my top here. I love this part right here. It makes it a lot easier to attach it to the water source and our hose head here. So let's see, and it is expanding. So no water comes out when this is cranked, but okay, got it down here now. All right, so here's the hose. It has pretty good water pressure. When I kink it, nothing happens at all. The pressure does not decrease at all. It doesn't even have that kink look. It just loops. Tie this in a knot here and it still sprays. We've got a knot in there. Let's do another knot. All right, we've got 2 knots in there and it still has full pressure. Maybe a little less pressure, but it's still spraying. Okay, if you ever get a knot in your hose, it's gonna take you a minute to get it out. Unfortunately, I tied a couple knots and I couldn't get them out at all, so I called my dad to the rescue to try and help me get the knots out. And after he got the knots out, I noticed this. So this just looks like marks left over. The interesting thing is that the inside of the hose doesn't feel affected at all. So I'm pretty sure that the outside of the hose will bounce back eventually after a few uses. Okay, this is the 25-foot mark, a foot off the sidewalk from the building. So it is 25 feet. This is it with full water pressure. And I'm going to turn the water pressure off here and show you what happens. It coils up to nearly half its size. which is pretty convenient. I feel like for an apartment building or an apartment, if you had this hose, it would be really awesome for that. Overall, I would rate this hose a 5 out of 5 stars. Might be one of my first 5 out of 5s. It was really durable, really easy to use. I loved the on and off switch that was built into the actual hose itself. So I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.